got a bit of herbs, parsley and mint here.
Lovely.
Chili, shallots, red onion, a bit of yellow capsicum, pepper. Yeah, so prawns are a good source of protein, and it's, high in iodine as well. Iodine is good for the thyroid. You can get them in the can, but the canned ones are not as nice as the fresh ones. So always get the fresh ones if you can.
And
so you get all the colors, all the prawns, there.
Oof.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Salam Britain. Now we have Chef Petrina in the kitchen.
Yes, welcome to Chef Petrina.
Hello.
What are we cooking today?
Today we're going to
We're too excited. We're just talking over each other.
Okay, so today we're going to be cooking king prawns with asparagus and a few other vegetables.
Oh my God, king prawns. You had me at king prawns. I really like asparagus as well.
Me too. And it's very, very good for you.
Absolutely.
But Chef Petrina, you are going to tell us all about how good asparagus is in a little while. But Aisha is going to run through all the ingredients.
Yes, let's do it. So we've got a quick pickup for you. So make sure you take a picture of that with your phone. Looking through ingredients, 1 tablespoon coconut oil, 15 king prawns, peeled and deveined, 8 asparagus cut into bite-sized pieces, 1 medium red onion finely diced, 1 shallot finely diced, 2 cloves garlic finely diced, 1 teaspoon paprika powder, 1 teaspoon turmeric powder and a teaspoon of sea salt, a handful of coriander leaves, mint leaves and chives, freshly chopped. And if you want, you can add other vegetables such as chilli, capsicum, carrots and spinach. What a nice variety. Let's see how you get on.
Tasty and it's going to look colourful, I'm sure.
So today, instead of using coconut oil, I decided to use goat's butter. Just a bit more flavoursome. So this is what the goat's butter looks like.
Just looks like normal butter, doesn't it?
Exactly.
A bit lighter, isn't it?
Lighter, that's right, yeah. So I've just melted some goat's butter in this pan. You can see it. So this is about the quantity that I've used.
Would you say this is much better than normal butter?
It is. It is. Goat's dairy is actually alkaline, so it's much better for the body.
Interesting.
So there's goat's milk, there's goat's butter, there's goat's cheese, there's goat's yogurt.
Yes.
So these are the things you can move. And also the goat is actually one animal that has not been injected with growth hormones, unllike the cows.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, because the cows are, made to pump out milk constantly in bulk. So the goat is a fragile animal that when it's injected, if it's injected with any injections, it will actually not survive.
Right.
Aww.
And if you compare the goat and the cow is very sedentary. They're just, in the fields.
Yeah, a bit more
the goats
resilient,
always climbing up the mountains and things like that. They're very agile.
Just look at the beauty of Allah. And his creations, mashallah.
Okay, so I've actually marinated these king prawns and overnight. I've just put paprika, a bit of turmeric, a bit of sea salt.
Yeah.
Just overnight, marinated it. And then I've got asparagus here.
Do you keep it? You keep it in the fridge when you marinate it?
Yes, I marinated and kept it in the fridge.
Yeah.
You can actually keep it if it's cool, cool weather like we have. Then you can actually keep it outside as well. But to be on the safe side, just keep it in the fridge. I've got spring onions, got a bit of herbs, parsley and mint here.
Lovely.
Chili, shallots, red onion, a bit of yellow capsicum, pepper.
And the famous question for you, Petrina, anything from the garden today?
Yes, the mint is from the garden. Mint and parsley is from the garden. Yeah.
Good stuff.
And then I've got these vegetables, which are called, Chinese vegetables, is called pak choy and tat soy.
I love pak choy.
They are similar to spinach. It cooks very quickly. And I've got a bit of chili chopped up here and a red capsicum as well. A bit of that. And guess what I've found? This carrot. Carrot with the leaves.
That looks like a real Bugs Bunny carrot, doesn't it?
Exactly, So the leaves are actually good to be eaten as well, so never throw them away.
Oh, okay.
Where did you find that carrot?
In one of the largest supermarkets. You can actually get from farm shop as well. Unfortunately, most of the time they chop off the leaves, but if you can get carrots with the leaves.
It's so sad, isn't it? Because it looks like the most natural carrot, but we're so shocked at seeing it.
Yeah, it's true.
Shouldn't be like that.
Exactly. Yeah, so I'm going to start cooking the prawns. Just hold on. Let me just put this on. So I've already melted the butter slightly, so it's just gonna heat that up a bit. And while we're waiting, I'm gonna just chop up the carrot.
Yeah.
Like I said, just chop up the end, just this bit you can get rid of. And then the leaves you can actually use. So I'm gonna just chop that up very finely. Use it like garnish, so you can actually add it to your
perfect.
like salads and stuff like that.
What does it taste like?
It's just a bit like parsley. It's a bit like garnish here. So that's it. Then the carrots, I'm just gonna chop up like lengthwise. So all this, the preparation time is just mainly cutting. The prawns don't take a lot of time to cook as well.
Yeah.
Or you can actually get cooked prawns if you fancy that as well. So chop it just lengthwise like that.
I feel like I haven't had prawns for so long. Very much looking forward to this dish.
Yeah. So that's it. So as you know, my cooking, I always like to add lots of colors. So you've got the orange from the carrots, you've got the yellow from the capsicum, the purple from the onions and shallots, the red from the chili and the red capsicum, yellowy from the garlic.
Beautiful.
All
The
sorts
whole
of colours.
rainbow.
Exactly, all rainbow, and obviously the green from the asparagus as well, and the green leaves as well. So the oil is heated up, so I'm just going to add this slowly, one by one, a bit higher. Prawns take very little time to cook, so you don't really want to overcook it as well. And as per the recipe, you can actually cook it with either coconut oil or olive oil if you wish as well. So that's about, I think, 20 odd prawns here. 4 prawns. There you go. So let that cook. And while we're waiting, I'm just going to chop up this capsicum as well.
Are you keeping it on medium heat?
Yeah, it's sort of, yeah, just slightly over medium heat. It's number 7 on the thing. So again, the capsicum, just chop it like slice it like lengthwise, finely. And it's just going to make a lot of colors to the dish itself.
It's very orderly. I like your cooking. Very organized, no mess.
Yeah, well, I try to minimize the mess because, you know, if you mess up, then you have to clean up. Unless you've got somebody.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so prawns are a good source of protein, and it's, you know, high in iodine as well. Iodine is good for the thyroid.
It's expensive though, isn't it, prawns?
It is slightly expensive.
But it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it for a treat as well.
I heard that the nutritional value of prawns isn't actually that strong. Is that true?
It depends on which type, and also like where the prawns are, you know, bred. For example, it's like free range, like you know.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, rather than farmed ones. So yeah, so that's the. I'm gonna cut up the asparagus now. Now the asparagus, depending on what type you get, sometimes the ends are a bit like old, so you cut them off. But I did try these ones are really fresh, so you can actually just cut them like that.
We're hopefully just going to get a shot of how you're chopping the asparagus, because I want to see if you're doing it long ways. You are doing it long ways.
Yeah, long ways and sort of like at an angle, just to get a sort of like a nicer cut, basically.
That looks like a lovely range of chopped vegetables there.
So asparagus again is a bit pricey, but it's worth getting.
I really like asparagus. Do you, Deveined?
Yeah, my children love asparagus.
You can get them in the can, but the canned ones are not as nice as the fresh ones. So always get the fresh ones if you can.
So you know, asparagus isn't exactly the most common vegetable in the Asian household. South Asian in particular, and I'm always trying to encourage my mum to eat them. It would really help if our audience knew a little bit more about it and the nutritional values that come with.
Yeah, the things, I think the Asian household, they tend not to eat it because some people say that when you eat asparagus, it tends to like make your body smell or something like that. And it's because it helps to detoxify your body as well. So it's actually toxins coming out. And as your body gets cleaner, then obviously you get healthier as well.
Amazing. Well, look, Petrina, as you are prepping and you're giving us some good health tips, we are
now going to go back into the kitchen and see what Petrina's up to.
How are you getting on, Petrina?
Great, thank you. So we've finished. I've added the vegetables, I've cooked them, the mixture, and I've actually separated the prawns so that it doesn't actually...
Smells amazing, just so the viewers are aware. We're getting all the aroma over here and can't wait to try it.
So I'm just going to add the prawns now to this dish. I've just dished out like that. You can see all the
look at all those
colours, the asparagus.
Wow.
We're going to get a shot of that plate. Look at that.
Oh my God, so wholesome. And
so you get all the colours, all the prawns, there.
Oof.
There you go. And then what we do is we add the garnish, just the garnish towards the end, and there you go.
So you could literally have that as it is, or you could add it with a condiment, like rice or something.
Exactly. You can add it. You can have it with bread, maybe pasta, rice.
I was going to say even pasta, isn't it? Mix it in, or have it carb-free.
And the garnish, actually, the carrot leaves, which I've done. I've actually not cooked it, so it's just there, and it's just lovely meal.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Well, thank you so much, Petrina. That does look incredible, and it's been so long since I've made prawns, so I'm definitely going to give this one a go.
It looks amazing and it looks delicious, as does all of Petrina's food when she cooks it. So thank you so much, Petrina, for joining us in the kitchen yet again this week. Now.